Do you have field reps working with Veeva CRM? Do you want to help your reps achieve their cycle plan goals? Do you want to save time planning schedules to achieve more visits? If this is the case, this video shows you how the portatour artificial intelligence route planning system can be used in combination with Veeva CRM. Put simply, portatour helps reps to achieve their cycle plans by automatically planning routes and optimizing calls geographically. The number of calls increases while driving time is minimized. Manual planning is reduced to seconds as portatour schedules at the click of a button. Successful companies around the world like these already benefit from portatour. Among them, some well-known pharma companies. You know the challenge. Let's look at the case of Robert Rep. You set cycle plan goals for field visits. For each HCP, you set a different goal based on priority. To execute the cycle plan, Robert needs to put these HCPs into his weekly schedule. He wants to visit as many customers as possible and achieve his cycle plan goals. He has to think about the cycle plan, appointments, and driving distances. He needs to add each account manually. Good planning takes many hours, and still more hours are wasted driving. Despite many hours of planning, Robert cannot meet the goals for all his customers. Now, planning is so much easier with portatour. To optimize reps' schedules, portatour reads the following data from Veeva CRM: customer address, cycle plan, achieved calls, last call date, how many calls remain, saved appointments, and office best times. The portatour artificial intelligence algorithm analyzes all this information to select which customers to call on which day, while optimizing the route, taking into account historical traffic data. The optimized call suggestions are written into the Veeva CRM calendar. As a result, the reps get a magic calendar. Portatour distributes the remaining calls throughout the cycle plan. Existing appointments are taken into account, and gaps in the calendar are automatically filled. The reps keep working in Veeva CRM, which makes the portatour Veeva CRM connector a user-friendly solution. The result of working with portatour is that the reps visit more customers and fulfill the cycle plans for their accounts, reducing manual planning to an absolute minimum. We are logged into Veeva CRM Online as a demo sales rep named Robert Rep with typical demo data. We switch to the Cycle Plans tab. Our current cycle plan starts on June 1st, 2021 and runs until August 31st, 2021. Within the cycle plan, you set the targeting for this cycle. That is to say, you decide how often an account needs to be visited. portatour works with both classic cycle plans as well as multi-channel cycle plans. The current status for each account is displayed under My Calls. P are the plan calls for this account. That's the target you set for this customer based on priority and potential. A are the calls that have already been achieved. Based on this information, portatour knows how many calls remain. portatour then automatically schedules and displays the remaining calls in the magic calendar. Robert can view this route on his Veeva CRM mobile calendar. Let's have a look. Without portatour, Robert enters each call one by one. He needs to keep in mind which accounts are due for a call, where they are located, and has to prioritize them manually. Now with portatour, cumbersome manual planning is a thing of the past. What you see here is a highly optimized schedule for Robert. portatour plans the whole week. Accounts have been automatically suggested based on their priority and geographic proximity. Robert can work through his day and continue submitting his calls as usual in Veeva CRM Mobile. The gaps between the calls represent the driving times and are also minimized. portatour even considers work breaks. By the end of the day, Robert will be back home on time, knowing he has made the most out of his working day. If Robert relies on his schedule and sticks to these routes, he will achieve the goals in his cycle plan without driving any needless miles. Let's open portatour Anywhere to see how the AI algorithm decides which accounts to visit. portatour Anywhere is the software behind the magic calendar, and by clicking these links, Robert always has access to it. On this map, we see Robert's territory at a glance. The color coding represents the urgency for a visit. Green customers have been visited recently and do not need to be visited right now. Yellow customers need to be visited right now to fulfill the targeting. Red customers are overdue and will be included with high priority to meet the set target. Let's have a look at the routes. Aha! Not a single mile wasted. portatour has considerably simplified the planning process for pharma field reps. With portatour, reps just click Calculate My Schedule, and in seconds, get an optimized schedule for the week. Now, you must be wondering how you can get started with portatour for Veeva CRM. Rolling out portatour in your existing Veeva CRM environment is easy. The first step is an analysis of your Veeva installation to identify what is required for a rollout. It's installed as a managed solution in your Veeva CRM org. The portatour team configures the software together with you based on your business strategy. As portatour reads your existing data and writes back into your existing Veeva CRM calendar, the changes to your org are minimal. To kick off with portatour, the best practice is a pilot project with a limited number of highly motivated reps. As for pricing, the ongoing costs per user and month are listed on our website. Bear in mind that admin and supervisor accounts are free and do not need to be purchased. See the link in the description below for actual prices. There are no hidden costs. portatour is offered as software as a service. All updates and support are included. For the rollout, there are one-time costs to cover the base license for the Veeva CRM connector and for the entire rollout project, during which we guide you through all the steps. Contact us and we'll analyze your Veeva installation, and you can inform us regarding your exact requirements. This will enable us to provide you with a quote. portatour pays off once you optimize mileage by more than 2% or if you achieve 2 additional calls per month. To summarize what you've seen today, portatour analyzes the cycle plans and the portatour AI algorithm optimizes reps' schedules. It minimizes driving time, fulfills the cycle plan, and displays the routes in a user-friendly calendar view, reducing manual planning to an absolute minimum. As a result, you can expect performance increases of up to 25%. So, what are you waiting for? If you have any questions or would like to book a demo, by all means, contact us at sales@portatour.com.